Hello, we are here for Smash Brothers. We are here for TheStroseBros. Although sadly we won't be doing any multiplayer matches tonight. Well, that's because I have some controllers coming in the mail and they shall get here soon. Just because we want everyone to have fully functioning controllers.
And not ones that other people broke.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that story right now. Anyway, the thing I like about this, I can see how long I'm recording. I can see my file size, so that's cool. Today, on Smash Bros, we're going to be doing some online matches. Now, I'm going to be playing to, just because, well, Zach's here playing some Left 4 Dead.
Yep.
So yeah, we would like to get some feedback, because we're still kind of like testing the waters with this method of recording, and we're going to see what can we improve on, what we can, and like I'm even still like working through this software and trying to see what I can work out to get the best quality, to get the best viewing pleasure for the viewer. I have a long history with Smash Bros. I've been playing since the first one on the Nintendo 64. I'm not the best. I say I'm
Better than most.
not most, because I don't want to. Of course,
You're the best out of the people who play here.
I'm the best out of a friend group, and I guess that's a common enough situation that people can relate to. I've participated in some tournaments. I haven't won any official, but I've come close. Alright, we're playing here against Emma. I'm just going to go with the name Got to Go Fast, and gonna go through with my main Shulk, because I love Xenoblade Chronicles.
No, do you mind if I hop in on some matches later?
Sure. And that is sure, I mind.
Oh.
I'm joking. Here we have playing against Villager. Villager's a very interesting character because they're very, like, defensive. So you're not going to get the usual, like, rush in and attack. It should be noted with a grain of or taken with a grain of salt that I'm going to be commentating while playing, so I'm not going to be at my 100%. And that's just something I'm going to have to, like, keep in mind. With Shulk, he's got some really nice moves. He's got his Monado arts, which acts as various buffs and debuffs. So right now, I'm screwed. That is the unfortunate truth of Air Slash. But, he has 5 different buffs and debuffs, which all change how he plays. There's Jump, which changes his jump height to, like, it raises his jump to max, but lowers his defense to, like, the lowest amount it could possibly be. Then it goes with his knockback also. Then there's Speed right after it, which increases your running speed, decreases your defense, and I think it also makes you a little bit weaker. But it's great for combo racking up. Then there's Shield, which makes you heavier and harder to knock back, but you don't do as much damage, you're slower, and I got schooled. I won't do so much explaining in this match, but then there's Buster, which you do more damage, but you hit the opponents less back, like you don't have as much knockback. You have slightly lower defenses, and there's Smash, the final one, where you do more knockback but less damage, and your defenses are lowered a little bit. So we're going to try again with Shulk. Now I can try to focus a little bit more and not be bad. Some strategies with Shulk is to go a lot with his neutral air, which is jump and don't like press the direction, because it's got a lot of priority with it can cancel out a lot of the opponent's moves, and it swings in a wide circle around him. So it's a good thing kind of just like throw out to kind of space yourself between your opponent. And there, Yoshi. Yoshi is my secondary. So this, and he's my color too, or she's my color rather. So I like to start off with Speed, just to kind of get some start off damage, because you can kind of chase people with the forward air. Yoshi is prone to a lot of fast ground and aerial moves. He's not really one. He's like the opposite of Villager. He's not meant to camp. He's just in there to go in and take damage. Yeah, and Yoshi is one of the best characters in the game. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do here. We're gonna throw up our Smash. the one thing to take care of with Yoshi's down special, his butt bomb, is it does damage to the side of him also. So you have to be careful and wary of that. Get a vision off there with Smash. Chase with the air slash, and I miss. Alright, now when the opponent is near high percentage, Shulk's down throw actually has percentage of killing. Most likely in Smash, but since we're out of it. But time a nice vision, and we're good to go. That would have killed me if I wasn't in shield. You got anything to say, Zach? Because I'm kind of...
I was just watching AVGN. Well, when I play, when I play Smash, I do like Little Mac, but I also like Meta Knight and Ganondorf. I like the more powerful characters. I don't like the speed, even though that's a good thing to have, but also, so the characters I sometimes like don't have good recovery. Little Mac. But, other than that, I enjoy Smash. I think it's different from the other fighting games that I like to play, because I like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, but this is very unique compared to them.
Yeah, Smash is very different than other fighters, because it's not like you're trying to lower someone's health bar. You're basically trying to, in a sense, raise it. And the whole idea of... Surprise, I won. The whole idea of knocking someone essentially into the walls was revolutionary for the fighting genre. Because in any other fighting game, that's just like an invisible wall that you...
Well, just like any fighting game, this game's very psychological. If you get in your opponent's head, you can possibly win.
Mind games for days.
Yo, I got next match.
Alright. I'll play one with Yoshi to kind of... Because usually like when I see a person who plays a main of mine or secondary, I'll usually like to play them, and some people take that as like, oh, they're trying to show me up. I see it as like, oh, well, I play this character too. I see, like, I would say take it like a compliment. Because, so Yoshi, a lot of short hop fairs, or F-forward airs, whatever you like to call them. It's a good starting move, because you can, like, back out of it. At some point I might take, like, might make a, like, how to play Smash kind of video series. Kind of basics, kind of strategies to use with certain characters. Certain things kind of you might need to know to play certain characters. I don't know, that might be a thing. We're starting off, and, alright, 8 minutes. Oh, we got a Peach player.
Oh,
Swag
boy.
fams, alright. Now, to start off with, I like to start off scouting with eggs, to see if I can get some quick damage. Yoshi's down air does a lot of damage because you can kind of trap them in it. Another combo I'm using there is the down throw into up airs, similar to the Diddy hoo-ha, except Yoshi can kind of follow up better with it because he has better jump with it. One thing I see that not a lot of Yoshi players do is when they get, I'd say, upwards of 60%, throw them in an egg, and you can get a free up smash out of it to get some more damage on. Because I don't see the Yoshi's neutral special being used at all, just because people don't... well, I mean, the most notable case of using it is licking them off of the edge, which is a very cheap way of killing someone, and I agree with that. But if you throw them in an egg, the higher percent they are, the longer they stay in the egg, so you can get some easy chip damage off. And up smash, and there we go. You can kind of like get into your opponent's head, see where they fall, kind of predict rolls, see where they'll be, because you have choices, and you can either go for the easy hit and predict or risk being predicted, or sometimes you can risk it and get a stronger hit in that might not be so immediate. So here we got the grab, and they're getting all of the grab chain out of it. Alright, let's get some of the back air.
Objection!
Yes.
What you clearly just said contradicts the evidence.
In what way?
I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
Now you're making me feel like having the Phoenix sprites up there. Probably could have up smashed there. Anyway, so this is kind of standard fare. We pretty much got this in the bag. I say Yoshi's my secondary, but I'm most likely better with him because I'm more generally better with him. With Shulk, I'm better with certain matchups. Now we're gonna have Zach take over, and he's gonna make my record worse.
Yep,
I'm joking.
I definitely am, because I'm definitely not as good as him.
All fun in games.
I'm definitely not as good as you.
So we still got Swag Fam still in, and we got Little Mac with Got To Go Fast.
Yeah, I might change the name.
So, warning. In the most recent of this recording, Left 4 Dead video, I had mentioned that I make bad jokes for everybody. This is not much, or this can't be more true than for the names in Smash Bros. That we have here. There are so many names.
A lot of them.
Half of them are bad. For everybody. So, if you see one, I mean, that's just college kids hanging around. We don't mean, Zelda player. That's interesting because this, I mean, they were a decent Peach player, but you don't see often a decent Zelda player because they take more skill to use. For me, I usually have guides if I know when people are good or not. I can tell if they do higher risk moves and succeed with them. Oof. With Zelda, if they get successful for Roar's Winds, which is her up B, where she can land them and use it as an attack, I would consider them.
I don't know why I thought that'd work.
So here, I would say this is probably a decent Zelda player. Doesn't go deep into the character, doesn't use Forward Wind much for offensive. Use what she has, and that's okay. She's not bad. But what's interesting is seeing when a character has things like that, like a Little Mac, if you face one online, that kind of baits you into thinking that he's going to side B off the edge. But then he'll turn around and do something. Like, those are kind of small things you can pick up and basically rank your opponent. Because if you're facing a strong opponent, you can take the match more seriously, you can use the energy more. But if you're facing someone kind of who's using not all the potential of a character, who's kind of going just the run-of-the-mill, then you can kind of like gauge that appropriately.
I died. Yep, it's over. And that is the fault in Little Mac.
This is how you play Little Mac. I mean, this is a straight up tutorial how to play Little Mac.
No side B.
No, I was just talking about the video of what just happened. Well, that's for glory at Little Mac.
Plus, I'm not as good as a lot of people. I'm fairly new to Smash. I just started playing it last year.
And that's fine, because not everybody had an N64, not everybody, had the opportunity.
I had an N64, I just never had the games.
Oh, well, then that's not okay. Anyway, I'm joking.
Come on, GoldenEye was out.
I never got much, like, I don't have the popular opinion that Melee is the best game. I seem to have not a lot of popular opinions with video games.
Yeah, you think Skyrim's overrated?
I still love Skyrim. But Melee is good. Melee is great. Better than 64, but I believe that Brawl is better than Melee and that Smash Forward is better than Brawl.
So you're saying they progressively get better?
That's a thing that happens, yes.
Look at that,
because glitches in a game that quote-unquote make the competitive scene better, I'd say, like, if it's not intended, it's not like I honestly don't think Sakurai meant to add in wave dashing, because I think that's just something he took credit for when it was found. I mean, yeah, there was L canceling found in Smash 64 and all of that, but the actual and there we go.
Darn.
So yeah, we got a Marth player here. I would say, is this the same person? I didn't see if they left. Okay, same person. So they go with Marth. I don't know, judging on how good, but I can tell they know how to read rolls. And one strategy, you know, if that happens, is if they run towards you and then roll back. That's kind of like baiting people to come out. It's kind of basic things. If you see someone do kind of like the basics of starting competitive, then you kind of see that they have some sort of learn set with that character. So I feel like there's some foundation with this person. I mean, they're not competitively the best. And I don't mean to say this like, oh, I'm the best, I'm judging everyone. I'm just judging solely on how much skill a person seems to show off.
Oh,
Even though I myself, I know I don't show off the most of skill, so I guess that's just the PSA for the series. For this person, I would suggest... Well, that.
Wow, that was a good hit.
He's probably going to try to counter you out, or try to get you with an up smash. If he was probably better... There's the counter. If he was better, he'd probably try to do a sliding up smash. Because Little Mac is kind of harder to pinpoint standing.
Damn!
And there's the tipper. Marth's attacks are stronger at the tip of the blade.
Yep.
Alright,
handing it off to Ryan. I'm done with this.
Alright. We're gonna do a few more matches. We got 15 minutes. I'll try for like a 20-minute time limit for these. This seems about right. Let's see.
Now, let us know what you like better. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more of what we do during Left 4 Dead, or do you want to see what we do in Smash more?
I mean, I'm probably going to be doing both.
Yeah.
Just uploading them alternatively.
Yeah, well, when you're alone, this is your equipment, so you can use that. But next year, we'll be able to play a lot more games, like Call of Duty.
Yes, because, well, right now our recording quote-unquote studio is lounge of our dorm. Luckily, we haven't had interruptions, but... We can't promise that won't always happen, so I'll try my best to edit that out or just not use those takes. We have a Nest player.
PK Fire!
So this should be interesting. Yep, there's the PK Fire. We're going to start off with Monato's speed and trying to get some quick fair damage. I probably could have hit... Okay. Okay. This is a win.
You really feeling it?
Alright. So, they're good sports. They're taunting along, so I'll give them credit for that. We're just going to... Yeah, okay. This isn't someone who's too well versed in the Smash, which that's fine. I'm gonna go with Buster to raise his percentage up. Get a nice down tilt or down air. The thing with a lot of Shulk's attacks is he has a lot of lag on the end of them. But to compensate for that, a lot of his attacks hit twice for 2 hitboxes, or hit once for 2 hitboxes. Like his forward smash. It hits once when the sword comes out, and a second time when the light reaches out. The second attack is usually more strong, but usually the first is used to draw the user in, or the player in. That happens also with his up smash, which is used for excellent kill moves around 70–80%. I'm gonna get off the deeper thing, back to go fast. I'd say one more match, and we'll see if we can find someone else, because not to like hurt this person's feelings, but kind of like going against the same person over and over kind of gets a little stale. I mean, at least they're using different characters. And, well, trying to at least show spite. And they're still choosing their fighter. We could say that we're... And you going to choose?
Probably still choosing.
Well, they're still, yeah, they're still choosing fighter, but how long does it take to...
How long did it take you to choose?
I don't know exactly. I'd say.
Well, not everybody is you. Not everybody is you.
Everybody should be me.
No.
It will be an awesome place.
No, that would actually be very boring if everybody was you.
Oh, I can keep to myself, so I mean.
Facepalm.
All right, we got Fox.
Fire!
Yep. All right. I instantly judge Foxes who start off with the gun. It's just like what is it? Well, Falco, obviously. So, I'm not really putting too much effort into this match because it's not at a skill level where I kind of need to waste effort, if that makes me sound like an ass.
It does.
Well, I mean, I kind of like gauge to what level I'm playing at and kind of play accordingly. I mean, because he's already at 94%, I could switch to Smash and get a down throw. Then follow up. And kill. And bam. One thing that I actually learned recently is you can angle your smash attacks. And if I angled it there downward, it would have hit him off of the ledge. If I can get a chance to show like that, just angled downward just slightly. Now I'm gonna get back into the match so I don't auto lose. Another kind of surefire method, you know you're kind of facing someone who isn't the best, is if they spam the counter of their character. Kind of needs to use it selectively, so you kind of come out of it, or so you can predict people to come into it, so they don't predict you using it. And that's how you use the up smash. You can interrupt attacks. It can, with the first one, kill with the second. Actually, I think that will be it for this first episode of Smash Bros. Online. We'll try to find someone else for the next episode. Until then, see you guys.
So long.